cell phones or iPads, whatever's easiest. Have those handy right next to you. That way, when we tell you it's time to fill out the application, that you are ready to get it done. Quick note, you're not going to be able to fill out the application if you're using Chrome. So make sure you do not use Google Chrome. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this one more time just to make sure we're all on the same page. I can see we've just had some new people join us. So if you're just joining us, welcome. We're very, very excited to meet with you. Please make sure that your computers, iPads, iPhones, whatever it is you're using today, please make sure everything remains muted at all times. Now, Mom and Dad, you want to make sure that you go ahead and put your child's name on your Zoom account. I see a lot of you are still going by iPhone, the parent name or phone number. You want to make sure that you go ahead and put your child's name on your Zoom account. Now, if you are siblings and you are auditioning together, please make sure to use one account and one video only. Do not separate yourselves and use two different accounts, two different videos. Gets us very, very confused. So just one account and one video. And then Mom and Dad, you want to make sure that both of the siblings' names are on that account. Now, if you are 18, 19 years old and you are still living at home with Mom and Dad, or if you are under the age of 18, Mom and Dad must be there with you. So what that means is that we actually have people that are going through every single one of your videos individually. If we do not see a parent in the video, we will have to delete you from the group. So Mom and Dad, again, can't just be there for 5 minutes, take off to the kitchen. You're going to have to be there throughout the whole process. You also want to make sure that your videos are on throughout the whole process. If we can't see you, we obviously have to delete you. Now, Mom and Dad, you are going to be filling out an application for your kids towards the end of this. And to avoid wasting any time, I'm going to suggest that you go ahead and grab your cell phones or iPads. Usually the easiest way to do this. Have those handy right next to you. That way, when we tell you it's time to fill out the application, that you are ready to get it done. And then quick note, do not use Google Chrome because you're not going to be able to fill out the application using Google Chrome. Mr. Chris and Mr. Ryan, are we expecting anyone else?
We are all here, Miss Gloria, all set to go.
Awesome. Well, guys, welcome. My name is Gloria. I'm one of the International Talent Scouts. Now, what does that mean? It means that normally, in normal circumstances, my team and I, we are usually on a flight 3 to 4 times a week, traveling the world looking for new faces and new talent. In normal circumstances, meaning if COVID was not around, we should have been there with you physically. Unfortunately, that is no longer possible. Now, at first, as you all know, hotels were canceled, ballrooms were canceled, flights were canceled, and at this point now, big venues are canceled. So this is the next best thing. Now, on average, when we do travel, we get to see about 1,600 kids a weekend. We get that done in a day or two, no problem. Unfortunately, now doing it through Zoom, it's taken us just a little longer. It's literally taken us about a week and a half to see as many people. So for those of you who don't know, we actually started this not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. Today is finally the last day of auditions in the specific typecast that we are looking for. Now, keep in mind, guys, we still have 4 more groups after you, and then we'll be done. So why is this a good thing for you guys here today? You guys have that possibility today to make that lasting impression. We're going to remember you more versus somebody that we've met with earlier this morning, 2 hours ago, yesterday. So guys, make this the best minute of your life. Another good thing, unlike everybody else, you're not going to have to wait 10 days to get your results. You will get your results tonight. So that's pretty exciting, right? You're not going to have to wait 10 days. I much prefer that. Not so good thing, unlike everybody else, you don't get 10 days to think about this. You have until tonight. So what I suggest you do when we're done here today, sit down as a family and talk. Make sure this is something you're serious about. This is not something that you start and then in a month from now decide, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to become a plumber. And that's okay. You just may want to figure that out tonight. Mom and Dad, talk to your kids. When they start things, do they follow through? Go back in time, Mom and Dad. Were your kids the type of kids who wanted to take ballet classes when they were 4 or 5 years old because they wanted to wear the cute little outfits, and then 6, 7 weeks into it decided they wanted to quit because it was boring? What kind of follow through do they have? So, mom and dad, this is not just a commitment from the kids, by the way, this is also a commitment from you. So, again, when we're done here today, sit down as the family and talk. This is a career decision, this is a life decision. This is something you really want to have a conversation about. Now, I usually like to kick things off with something exciting. I have a special guest with us here today. I think a lot of you are probably going to know him. I know the moms really, really like him. I know the young girls really like him. Even the guys like him. He's super talented, super funny, super smart. Who's ever watched a little show, for example, called Casey Undercover? Let me see your hands. Who's ever watched a show called Liv and Maddie? Let me see your hands. I see a lot of hands. Well, he's actually here with us today. And since we can't scream and we can't clap and we can't do any of that, let's go ahead and give a big, big wave to Connor Weil. Hi, Connor.
Hello. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. How you doing, everybody? It's so nice to meet you all virtually. Like she said, my name is Connor Weil. I have been a working actor in Los Angeles for 11 years already, which that's crazy how fast that goes, let me tell you. Just a little bit about myself. I grew up in a small town north of Portland, Oregon. And at the age of 10, I decided I wanted to be an actor. And that's it. Everybody kept asking me growing up, hey, what do you want to do when you grow up? Do you want to be a firefighter or an astronaut? And I would be like, no, I want to be on TV. That's it. So I worked really, really hard in a program very similar to this one. Got my acting training together. And at 16 years old, I got my first agent in Los Angeles. Really, really, really cool. Back in those days, we couldn't send in self-tapes like we can now from our living rooms. So I actually had to move to LA in person. Follow this dream. Absolutely crazy. Started auditioning like crazy. My first ever job was on a show called Ant Farm on Disney Channel, if anybody remembers that show. And I've had a really fun career ever since. I've been on shows like Victorious on Nickelodeon. She mentioned Liv and Maddie. I played Miller White, skateboarder with the long blonde ponytail. I've been on Kickin' It, Crash and Bernstein, NCIS Los Angeles, The Goldbergs, Days of Our Lives, a series regular on the show Scream on MTV, and then most recently as the double agent Brady on KC Undercover, which was a dream come true, let me tell you what. Now, why am I on your screen right now? Casting call is being super cool, and for those of you who make it through today's audition and tomorrow's callback, we are actually going to be able to work together on Monday. All right, so later on this weekend, we are going to be able to do an intro class together. We're going to hang out for like an hour on Zoom, and I am just going to tell you all the information that I wish I would have known 11 years ago, right? I want to talk to you guys about your marketing, your brand. I do have some acting exercises for you guys. I just want you guys to come out of this gate really, really, really strong. All right, so that'll be Monday. Super excited for that. For today, you guys have a very important job to do, don't you? You guys are about to audition. That's super exciting. I have 2 quick audition tips for you guys. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys are in the right headspace. You feel nice and confident. So here's my first tip. How many of you guys are feeling nervous today? Let me see some hands. Feel a little nervous? Yep, everybody's hands are going up right now. You can be honest with me. Yes. My first audition, I was 10 years old, and I peed 10 times in an hour. Okay? This is intimidating. This is really, really hard thing to do. So it's normal to be nervous. All right, it means that you're excited. It means that you're taking this seriously. All great things. Here's the mindset, okay? Here's what's just going to help you take that deep breath and calm down. I want you to think about the scouts that you're about to audition for, okay? They are in suits right now. They're sitting in their office with headshots surrounding them. It's intimidating. They've been doing this for a long time. Do you think they want you to do a bad job today? Does anybody think that? Yeah, how many of you think that they logged onto this call and are like, can't wait to see who messes up today. This is going to be hilarious. You think that's why they're here? Absolutely not, guys. They are here because they want you to do your absolute best, right? They want you to be awesome. They want you to be fantastic. They want you to feel comfortable. Okay, so if any of you came onto this call today feeling judged or feeling like, oh, they're just going to see everything that's wrong about me, I want you to take that out of your mind. Okay, they are here so that you feel comfortable, so that you can absolutely crush your audition today. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, how many of you guys like to have fun? Anybody like to enjoy themselves? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it, because That is your job today, is to have the most fun you can possibly have. I know, that is the cheesiest thing I could have ever just said. I know that. But here's the deal. I've been doing this for 11 years. I can look back over my 11-year career so far, and any amount of time that I was not working, right? I'm talking 6 months, 8 months, a year that I wasn't on set, I wasn't booking. It's because I wasn't having fun, right? Before every audition, I was going, how's my hair? Is my breath okay? Am I wearing the right shirt today? Right? Like so many things that we freak out about. So let me be the one to tell you today that you all look fantastic. Okay, your hair looks great. You chose the right shirt today, and guess what? Your breath doesn't matter because we're on Zoom. Problem solved, right? So leave all of that in the bathroom where you got ready. Okay, be present here today. Show them who you are. Just be nice and open and smiley, and show them your absolute best personality. Okay. There's a second part to that. Does everybody have their lines with them today? You have your commercial auditions you've been working on. You're excited to get to work on those. Awesome. Do you know how many times these scouts have heard those exact commercials before? Yeah, just a few thousand times. Okay, I'm not even joking. They have not changed these commercials in a year or so. They've heard these so many times. So do you think that the secret to your audition today is to show off your memorization skills? Do you think that's what they're looking for today? I'm going to tell you right now, they are looking more for your personality than they are for if you can get the lines correct and you're in your head and trying to like, here's my lines, nice and monotone, right? So what that means, you guys, is some of you might mess up today. Do you know how I know that? Because everybody messes up today, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Not me. I've been working on this all night. I am ready to go. I am perfect. Well, you might get into your audition room, and they're going to go, hi, what's your name? And you're going to go, Mom, what's my name? Right? This is an intimidating process, okay?